episode 152. Welcome to Steele Nazz, presented by Hedge Better. Got the boys in the building today. Magic Mike, how we doing?
Good.
Got all your sorts of tobacco there. What do you got? Your vape, you got your Camels. You show the crowd.
Vapes, Camels, Zins.
Gotta be prepared for any situation.
All of them.
Just
If I
coming
could
from,
light up a singing here, I would.
just coming from the job.
Respectfully.
That boy.
That's what gets you through a day.
That's it
We
right there.
got Steele with the Nooners.
That's what, gets you through the
Slender
day.
rip. There we go. And we got a bunch on tonight. Bill Belichick run over in New England.
Good riddance.
That's going to be the topic. Whatever Magic says tonight, just don't even listen to him. Thank you for the 20 years. It was unbelievable. Legacy of Bill Belichick. We'll have our quick Pat season recap and then right on to the NFL wildcard weekend with our picks. I think there's 6 games.
Yes.
At least 6. Yep, pretty good. Celtics are the best team in basketball. Jason Tatum, 45 last night against the T-Wolves.
Looking good.
We'll have your thoughts on that. College football playoff final, Washington, Michigan. Michigan takes the cake. First national championships in 1997. First college football playoff championship. And then we'll have a Bruins update. Slow but steady. They're still, top 3 team in the conference. Looking good so far. And then if Magic wants to get off the rails with anything else, he didn't really mention anything today, but movies, popcorn, concessions, we'll talk about it.
Concessions.
But yeah, let's hop in it right now. Breaking news, by the way.
Yankees
just signed Marcus Stroman. Yankees are building. They're building. But we'll move on from that because fuck that.
World Series en route. That's for later.
So after 24 seasons with the New England Patriots as a head coach, today Bill Belichick, the New England Patriots, and RKK decided to part ways in, kind of pretty an emotional press conference, at least where they both talked, and then Robert Kraft answered questions at 2 o'clock. Still, I'll give you the floor here, man. 20 years of dominance. I know the last 3-4 years have been kind of tough.
Doesn't matter.
But doesn't matter. 6 Super Bowl rings.
The most dominant NFL team in history for 20 years, and he was the architect of it. Tom Brady, obviously, the player, is also the architect of it, but they're a statue together.
No, I agree.
They're the 2 greatest at their own each thing. They came together at the perfect time for the perfect team, and the best dynasty in NFL history occurred.
There will never be anything like that for the rest of our lives in the game of football, at least.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Not even close. It was legit dominance.
They should build a statue of the 2 of them, like that picture that got posted today.
I'm sure
with like one end.
Yeah.
You get
Something
like Belichick over here and like Brady over there.
Something like that. So the Patriots have so you fans have something to smile about when you walk in and take a picture with the ghosts of Christmas past. And
I love it.
Just remember.
Just remember
as
the
you
great
walk in and
times.
get trounced.
20 years of dominance.
I will agree totally with what he said and what you have said. Nothing bad to say about Bill. I'm happy. I'm literally happy for him. This is best case scenario for everyone.
I think
you have to view it like that.
They did it the right way.
The Patriots, probably not going to be that good for
the
several years.
He wasn't spinning his wheels.
Yeah,
and maybe got him miserable.
It's just straight up.
And
better
maybe
for him
people would have started resenting him. I doubt it because he built up such great shit here. It would be very tough to hate him even if he lost 10 more losing seasons. Who would really care?
One of the biggest things was him beating the Shula record. That's what a lot of people would talk about, how he'd coach until then. And that could have played a big factor in the Crafts being you're going to have to coach for 20 fucking years if you try to do it here.
How many wins away
14 more.
He's not. It's not far if you're on a good team.
Good team. And that's what I think
that's potentially one season.
That's what I'm saying.
Say
two
2.
tops.
Say 2, yeah.
With us?
Yeah, with us
Probably
it's 4 right
Yeah.
now. There it is. Yeah,
4
you know what I mean?
To Steele's point, it was similar to what Brady did. Of course, Brady had a similar thing too. I mean, Belichick unofficially got fired. They parted ways. But my point of he knew, there was only negativity coming on. It's going to be a year process where, he can jump on a team that's, in the middle of the pack that's looking for a coach and he can step right in there and do his job. All pun intended there, I guess.
And it's up to him. I mean, 30 franchises just called him. Today. You know what I mean? Inquired.
I will say this cements my hatred towards Mac Jones, by the way. This is I do get Bill got fired because of picking certain guys and being a bad GM. It wasn't being really the coach. It was being the bad GM. That's why he's gone. Kraft went on today about if we tried doing that, they said after the third Super Bowl, he gave them all the keys to the castle. If they tried taking away any of the keys, it would have been kind of fucked up. But my point is, Mac Jones got in there as a first-round pick and completely shit his pants, and he got the greatest coach in the history of football fired. So that's a pretty bad look.
Yeah, it's a bad look.
Loser of the year nominee. Like
should have been. Now he should have won. Can we get a recount?
It was a tough fucking category, but like
there were some haymakers.
He's fucking up there. Like Max sucks, and I hope he's on the way out too. Or at the very least, he never sees the field unless it's like someone gets hurt bad. He should never see the field.
But no, all-time legend, all-time face of fucking just Boston sports.
Oh, it's
just one of the great coaches in sports. Forget football.
It's unbelievable.
Everything.
You look at
one of the greatest
down the list, like Terry Frangona won 2 with the Red Sox, 04, 07. Doc Rivers had a good run with the Celtics. Bruins did well there with Claude Julien, a couple other people. Bill has been coaching like even before all those people even came here.
Yeah,
I mean, like he is the father of what coaching is. I mean, of course, not just in New England and Boston, but like the whole country. But hats off to him. Great career in New England. Gave all of us a happy childhood where we kind of knew, coming to Sunday, him and Tom. And I hate this like Bill versus Tom comparison.
Always hated it.
Yeah, they achieved because they worked well with one another, and I think that should go a long way. And you should see how many people, even just like the role player type who came out today and said like, this guy saved my career. He like had my side. Jamie Collins, who like was really good on the Patriots, but he went to anyone else, he kind of shit the bed. He gave a big shout out today. He said guy kind of saved his life. Just one little example of like how you don't always see things behind closed doors.
Oh yeah, I mean a lot of players who hated the Patriots came here and were like, fuck, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
like Bill actually is the man, and so is Tom.
Like Aaron Rodgers even said today, like never played for him or anything, but just the respect level they have for one each other.
Like Debo was one of those players who was like one of the most notorious like Patriot haters in like all the Patriot like dynasty era.
Yeah,
and he came here and he was like, "Fuck, man, no, it's kind of cool here." he was like, they know what they're doing here. It's a great culture, and they changed the entire culture of Boston sports. It all begins with the 0-1 Pats.
I know
everything that comes around, like the Bruins, the Red Sox, and like the Celtics. They had a great culture. I mean, the Celtics obviously had a great one prior, but they were stagnant. They weren't really there at that point. It was basically Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker against the world.
What do you think Bill's doing tonight?
Now it just became that.
What do you think he's doing tonight?
Partying.
Like, you think he's getting shit-faced, or you think he's just playing it for the glory?
Partying.
I don't know if we've built up Bill to be like this degenerate the past few weeks where we say he's out like fucking pussy and boozing. I can see him like doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, doesn't that work tomorrow?
Yeah. That's
first time in 24 years.
Which could lead to not partying because it is the first time in like fucking 50 years.
I hope we get to like see a kind of new version of him. I doubt it, but that would be awesome.
Yeah, kind of like what you saw from Tom.
If we saw like a Bill that lets his hair down a little, that would be sick.
Would love that.
That's how I want him to ride out, kind of. Like, go somewhere and just be different.
It's interesting to see because he is going to coach again. I think there's no question about that. There's 8 vacancies.
Did he make it seem that way in the press?
Yeah, it's happening.
Okay.
Good. There's 8 vacancies in the NFL right now, and there could be more open after this week of playoffs. I think you got the Chargers. You have Atlanta. The Seahawks just opened. Pete Carroll got fired. And they got a couple other ones that I'm not thinking of right now. One that I look at here, we'll get to our playoff picks, but if things don't go well in Dallas the next couple of weekends, that could be the sleeper that I'm thinking that Bill could go into because that team has really good talent. They win 10 games a year, and that's a step away. He wants to get... I think it's unselfishly too because it's well deserved. He wants that 1 Super Bowl ring without Brady, just like how Brady got his 1 Super Bowl ring without Belichick.
He should.
Yeah, no, I think so. I mean, he's competitive.
I'll be honest, in the Brady Bill competition, he's kind of got to get it.
Yeah, he does.
Because right now Tom's winning.
Yeah, you got to shut him up.
Tom's winning, so go shut him up. And then they can come back together and maybe play another season
That would be
somewhere
gross.
weird.
I'd like him to go to the Chargers just because the Cowboys disgust me. But like, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, no, I think that would be cool. And
I like Seattle.
Mike McCarthy. Yeah, no, it just depends like who comes in, who comes out. Is he going to be the GM of the team? I'd say he probably won't at this point. He'll just go in and be the coach. But
Yeah,
who knows?
I don't think a team makes him a GM. I think he's just the coach of wherever he goes.
I like the Brady Belichick thing with the rings there of like jealousy. I remember Kobe and Shaq did like a one-on-one interview, and Shaq won his fourth without Kobe, and they were saying, "Oh, Kobe like can't do it without Shaq," and then Kobe fucked around and won two in a row and took one over Shaq, and he was just like, he was like, the best part about winning that fifth championship was saying "fuck you" to Shaq because I had one more than him. So I thought that was like pretty comparable.
That would be pretty cool.
Love
Bill
that.
goes and does that. I won't lie.
Hey, eat shit.
For
It
sure.
would shut me up.
Yeah. Next Patriots head coach. I'm not going to say it's a done deal, but it's looking pretty convincing that Jerod Mayo had talks with Robert Kraft even before the end of Bill Belichick was here, that he was going to be the next guy.
Yeah, the successor.
And I think Josh McDaniels probably could have been if he stayed a year or two and didn't go to the Raiders. But Jerod Mayo, I think it's his job to lose. I really don't know too much about his personality. Like he doesn't really like go on pressers. He's not like too vocal of a guy, but clearly knows his shit. If he's a former Pro Bowler linebacker in the NFL. Seems like a good guy.
And those rumors came out long before like this.
Yeah.
That Mayo would be the head coach. Like he was I don't even know which coach, like he's the linebackers coach now. I think he was something like they had something a defensive coordinator.
They don't even have titles anymore.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
So like he was something even smaller than that, and they were already starting like, he might be the next head coach. Like that was like years ago.
Yeah.
So obviously people see something in his talent with that. I think the only way, like I think they fully intended that, and I think they will. I think he will be the next coach. I think the only ripple might be that they didn't see Vrabel showing up.
Yeah.
Because that was a bit of a curveball. Like he wasn't as about to be fired as most coaches are. Most coaches are like, this guy is fucking toast. Like doesn't stand a prayer. And he's had too bad. The Titans have been bad 2 years in a row. But he wasn't as like that was kind of shocking.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
He wasn't
two
as much
losing
as
seasons
fucking-
in a row. He really didn't have a set quarterback. I think that was kind of bullshit how he got fired. They said he got partly fired because he kind of just praised the Patriots because he was inducted into the Patriots Hall of Fame during their bye week, and he wasn't too shying away from returning there in future years. And I think the owner's a woman, which doesn't matter either way, but she got pissed at it and got fired. Yeah.
Why'd you say it?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter, but you have to say it.
But I think every Patriots fan. Damn.
I'm sorry.
Every Patriots fan's first pick for the new head coach would definitely be Mike Vrabel. I mean, he's just a dude. You know what I mean?
Football guy.
He's a football guy. He would come in, know the Patriots culture and also put his own pizzazz.
He'd get things going a little faster than Mayo.
He'd get fans in the stands.
At all, but
I just think he would get the right personnel. With Jerod Mayo, it would be kind of the same thing. I think Vrabel would bring a little bit more of a, outside flair because, Vrabel played here for 7-8 years, but he never coached here, so he'd bring a different philosophy. I'd like to see Mike Vrabel personally, but I think Jerod Mayo is going to be the guy.
I do. I would like to. I'd be more down for Mayo over Vrabel. I think if we were more set in what we are.
Yeah, we're not.
If he was taking over something we need a coach that is done this if we want to stand a chance to win a fucking game. That's where they're at. You know what I mean? You need if you add a first year coach to this fucking roster that we have, that has an awful season written all over.
Yeah, no,
not it's gonna be great regardless.
I think unless drastic changes happen in the offseason, you're pretty much gonna look at the same year we had this year into next year.
100%.
A 4-13, 5-12.
And you take away Bill Belichick and put in a first year coach. That's gonna be ugly.
Not to mention you're probably gonna put in a first year quarterback.
Yeah, which is fine by me because get these guys the fuck out of there. I will take the rookie quarterback that might have some upside over either the stiffs that are on the Patriots.
We'll talk about the draft as it approaches, but
Yeah, we'll get there.
Some people have Jaden Daniels going 3. Some people have Marvin Harrison Jr. going 3. It's kind of like up in the air right now.
Throw me on the Jaden Daniels side all day.
yeah, either or.
We'll get there, though. We'll
either
get there.
Are we the 3? Guaranteed.
Yeah, with
guaranteed
3. That's
3.
over with 3.
It's bullshit. The Commanders got in. They beat us and still got the second pick. It's like strength of schedule, some bullshit.
They had a year where their fucking team name was a football team, man. They need a
Yeah,
pick more than we do.
They
need a draft pick more than we do.
And I think Drake May.
Yeah, that's true.
Drake May looks like a commander. Like he
Reeks of commander.
Like him and Sam Howell, they dress. Did Howell go to North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So just Tar Heels in the QB room.
You like have to go Marvin Harrison or something if you're them. You can't go back to back UNC quarterback. You can't do that.
You're all done. You're all done if that happens.
You just gotta look at that. Like, don't even look at tape. It's like we can't go back to back UNC quarterback.
Yeah. So Patriots season recap. Not much to really recap besides just horrendous football.
2 seconds. Time's up.
Yeah, 4-13. Mac Jones has to be gone. Bailey Zappi would have to be in a backup role.
Everyone gone.
I mean, we'll see about that. There's a couple guys, looking for free agency. I think Hunter Henry's going to be gone. We'll see about the defense. Not looking promising, man. Looking like the 4th team by far.
No need to waste time talking about it.
But that's one good thing about free agency and like all that is like, dude, there are very few people in that roster that care if they come back at all.
No, that's like the good part.
Like if they literally all fucking walk, I'm like not that.
The sad day was today, and now let the rest of the dominoes fall.
Is there one guy on the team that you're like he should if he stays, I'll be kind of rattled? Like if he doesn't stay, I'll be rattled. Like Matt Judon.
Yeah, it'd be like Judon, and I would like Jabril Peppers to stay.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers is a dog.
Literally, like pretty much the rest of the team can go.
Yeah, no, like I don't care.
Yeah, like it's like I'm not. I don't. Care.
We've never experienced that as like Patriots fans.
Yeah, no, like
it's a 53-man roster. If they got rid of 50 guys on the roster, I wouldn't give a shit.
No, not even. And like fire that kicker into the sun already.
Yeah,
that's good. That means job done. Job done. Official blow up of the dynasty. Now you got to start a new one. Hopefully,
I did love a thing I saw today. It was like Pete Carroll gone, Bill Belichick gone, Nick Saban gone,
retired, yeah.
And then it was like Greg Popovich like coaching the like 6-35 fucking Spurs. Like I'm not fucking leaving.
He's gone, yeah. It'd be great to see at least like a different era of football. Whether it's, I hope it's good, but I don't think it's going to be good for a while. But back to your point. Getting a quarterback that would hit. That's what I mean. You obviously never want a top 10 pick. Oh, Anton?
Primetime.
Oh, primetime.
Shout out Primetime.
Who's primetime, Paul?
Paul Reamer.
Oh, yeah. Shout out there.
Paul Reamer could play on this Patriots team as it stands right now.
Yeah, back in his heyday.
Right now, I think.
Right now?
Like fresh out of the pub, I think he put up decent enough numbers.
Oh, wow.
Guy's an athlete.
Paul,
you owe me for that one.
We got some NFL playoff games coming this weekend. No Patriots in it, obviously, but some AFC East catalysts here.
Great games coming.
By the way, before we get there, Dolphins choked away the division, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, Bills took it over. The Bills almost threw it away too. Like Josh Allen was not good. Just came down to at the last drive. Bills came up with a play defensively. Dolphins choked away the division, 4th straight year, Buffalo Bills.
Which is sick because we're not really a factor in it anymore. I want as much heartbreak as I can get for any of the teams involved.
Oh yeah, and the Bills.
So it's beautiful.
The Bills will eventually I actually like how it's building up because they're eventually going to experience massive heartbreak because they think they have a chance now, and they could even go down this week. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who they play?
Steelers. We'll get there. So first game. Great to see the Houston Texans, Steele's call of the year.
Steele was right.
Won the AFC South. By the way,
stand with Steele.
We're talking about, last week, Jaguars choked too. Choked away the division, losing their last 5 games. That's all-time bad.
That's all-time bad, and that's much worse because that's a much shittier division.
Yeah, you lost to the Titans.
Yeah, like losing,
they're all in Cancun right now.
The fucking... Dolphins and Bills, they were kind of 50-50 before the season of who would win the division. So that should have been close. That's how it is. The fucking dude, the AFC South, you just got to win that, man.
Yeah.
You didn't draft Trevor Lawrence to be a god and to lose to CJ Stroud in the fucking Will Levis.
Yeah, well, they're finally back in the playoffs, back in their 4:30 p.m. slot. I feel like the Texans and Browns have never played in a playoff game that's not set Saturday the first week at 4:30 p.m. Just such like a dull time to like start the playoffs.
Oh no, and you know the schedule makers looked at that and were like, put that fucking game
they're
first.
playing first.
Like, get the Texans Browns game out of here.
Hey, Mile, let that bitch go first.
Like get that one gone, and then put a sick game after.
Yeah, so Browns on the road. Joe Flacco, 11-6 this year. It could have been 12-5 last week. They rest their players. On the road against the Texans, C.J. Stroud has had a tremendous year, rookie of the year. Will Anderson on the other side, possible rookie defensive player of the year. Cleveland favored by 2. Who do you like?
Told you before the season they made it. Now let's go win a wild card game.
Ooh.
Go Texans.
You think they got it?
Texans, baby. C.J. Stroud, let's ride.
I like it.
You like
I like it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck enough about the Browns to like jump on that wagon right now.
I'm going the other way because, I mean, the story has been unbelievable.
No, typical. Side with Cleveland.
Joe Flacco.
You disgusting fuck.
I don't like Cleveland.
Ride with the Texans.
I'm riding with the Browns. Joe Flacco was sitting on his couch in week 7, has come back. Almost comeback player of the year. Not going to get it because someone died on the field last year and came back to life.
Should have been Baker.
But yeah, you're right. But the defense
are going down.
Defensive play well. The Texans played the Browns like 3 weeks ago without C.J. Stroud. The Browns won by about 30 points. I think it will be a close game, but I'm taking Cleveland by at least a field goal on the road.
Texans by 7.
Okay, Browns.
Texans by fucking 10.
10. Okay, and then 8 o'clock. Probably actually up there for game of the week, but pretty good matchup here. You got the Dolphins on the road at the Kansas City Chiefs. Arrowhead Stadium is going to be rocking. Chiefs coming off their Super Bowl last year. Going to be a set record at 0 degrees Fahrenheit for start time kickoff.
That's not good news.
With wind.
Not
With
good
wind.
for the Dolphins.
That is not good for the Dolphins.
I want the Dolphins. I have faith in them. I think they're going to pull off a miracle here because it will be a miracle. This is a miracle win.
KC's favored by 5.
I don't care.
So you have the Dolphins win.
Dolphins got to figure. Are all their guys healthy?
No. But
any big guys missing?
They got a couple D guys out for the year. The guy Jerome Baker. But like Tyreek will be playing. I think Raheem the Dream will be back. Devin Achane will be there.
Yeah, you're naming guys I don't even know. So good
exactly.
enough.
Good enough. You know Tyreek.
I know Tyreek and Tua, and that's all I need to know.
Yep. Favored by 5. I personally like the Chiefs at home. I think this is kind of out of the Dolphins' element. They screwed themselves last week. If they won, they would have got the 2 seed, played in sunny Miami until the AFC title game. But they screwed themselves. They're on the road. I got the Chiefs here. Even though they've been struggling offensively, I think their defense is going to really show up. I got KC here by a touchdown.
I like Kansas City. It's tough to like a Miami team, negative degree weather in Arrowhead.
Yeah.
That's just too hard for them to overcome, I think.
Any given Sunday. That's how I'm thinking.
It's any given Sunday.
They will blow it. They're not going to probably make the Super Bowl run.
How do you like this? That game's exclusively on Peacock. So you got to download Peacock to watch it.
I do have Peacock. So.
There we go. Boom.
Bang. Look at this NFL fan.
Magic's watching football
Look
this
at
weekend.
this NFL
I don't have
fan.
it for that. I got it for the office.
Want to take a flight to the game? Tickets are as low as $53.
Nope.
Yeah, you got to take what, like $5 to get your account?
I don't even know.
Run it up. No, I'm not saying what you pay. I'm saying what you're going to have people to get your account.
Oh, true. Yeah. Make some money
Let's
out
go.
of it.
You should.
Not a bad idea.
Like a rough and rowdy stream.
Yeah,
It's the same shit.
yeah.
2 more weeks, rough and rowdy.
Oh, get it going.
We'll get to
January
that.
28th.
Literally 2 weeks away.
Let's go. Bobby Lang?
Bobby Lang,
Let's
Tom
go.
Lang, make it happen.
Make it
Trilogy.
happen. Trilogy. Wow.
We'll be in the house, I hope. I'll be in the house. I know I will be.
Yeah.
I might buy ringside. I might go solo ringside.
Just
I'm gonna
drive home right after.
I'm going to find Portnoy. Get the seersucker on. Get the Rachel Starr shirt.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, I'm not fighting. Even though I said a couple of weeks ago I would. But I want to just take this one in. Let Bobby have his moment. I don't want to overshine him. Or
Yeah,
anything
Of course. All right, next game. Carry on. He'll go
No,
on
this is
about
big. This is
He'll
big.
go on about this all night.
Steelers
Where's
in
Proto?
prototype.
Same prototype once ago.
Steelers in Buffalo.
But go Bobby Lang.
Buffalo
respectfully.
favored by 10. Gonna be another like pretty cold game, 20-degree game. Both these teams play in the cold anyway. I don't think it's really gonna affect that. I like the Steelers to cover here. I got Buffalo to win, but I think it'll be like a 3-point game. I think Steelers been playing some pretty good football. Mason Rudolph, who I like would shit on if this was like a month ago, but has actually really played some good football. The Bills are turnover away from losing to the worst team in the league. The Steelers probably are too. So this is like a game where a lot of things are going to go wrong for both teams, and whoever overcomes is going to win the game.
Yeah, I like this one. Yep. I got the Steelers winning.
Got the Steelers winning.
Yeah.
That's it's got to be like plus 600.
Bills.
I might ride it then. I don't know why, but I feel like Steelers got some magic in them right now.
TJ Watt's out. Bills dominate.
All right.
Feels like a toss-up game.
Is it not really a
toss-up? No, it's a 10-point. It's a 10-point swing. JJ Watt, their best player. TJ Watt. Sorry, almost like
he's hurt. Yeah.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. He's out. Yeah.
Like no, I like kind of like
didn't know that.
Stuff. I'm still
don't need to.
I'm still taking them. Steelers got a good defense.
Sometimes you just got to ride with your gut, and I got a good feeling about the Steelers.
No, I love this because now I get to drink yours and Cooper and George's tears when the Bills dominate this team.
Yeah, I think Steelers still lose, but I don't think they cover.
Yeah, but they lose pride, you lose money. That's a win for me.
Yeah, I still don't think you're not going to get a win. You're not going to get a win. It's not going to happen. Guaranteed.
See you Saturday.
Guaranteed. Put the bet in
Sunday.
now.
See you Sunday.
Put the bet in right now.
Packers on the road against the Cowboys. We got to go game by game. That'll be Saturday. Saturday, I'll put the Browns pick right after I mention here. But we got to move game by game. That's how you go. Strategical betting.
Okay.
Yep. Packers at the Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 7. Packers squeak into the playoffs. There is a 7 seed to hosting Cowboys. Win the NFC East. Who do you like, Steele?
I like the Packers to cover. Since like week 11, I think it was, Jordan Love's been like arguably the best quarterback in the league. And the Cowboys just legendary choke artists. So I don't think they choke in this one. I do think they pull out the win. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be close. It's going to be down to the wire. And I think the Pack cover.
This is definitely going to be the biggest game for Mike McCarthy as a Cowboys head coach so far, because if he can't afford to lose this game, he will be fired if they lose this game.
Oh yeah,
and like that, back to my point of maybe Bill Belichick going to Dallas. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, probably not going to win the Super Bowl anyway, and you want Bill Belichick, you better hope you lose this game.
Do you think Bill wants to be a Dallas Cowboy coach though?
I don't. They're a good team. They have good players.
He is a big history of football guy too, and like the Cowboys are losers.
I don't
today,
see him getting wild
history
there. Maybe that's why I don't want him there. I don't know where I see Bill getting wild.
Put him in LA.
There's a lot of chaos in Dallas, though.
Yeah.
With the team. Jerry Jones.
Yeah, Jerry's wild, but like Bill won't get wild with him, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Jerry's too wild, so much so Bill's gonna be straight edge.
Yeah, because Jerry's out and open about it. Like Robert Kraft's getting shady fucking hand jobs.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones is out there like coming back to the hotel with hookers. Like that's like a different level of like
Bill Single.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? If Bill goes there and gets hookers with Jerry, like I'm all for that. Like if that's what's gonna happen, fucking sign me the fuck up.
Dallas by 7 though. I think they're undefeated at home this year. I like them to cover. I think they're gonna win big.
Me too.
Yep.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
To lose by less than 7.
I kind of swallowed my tongue a little bit there when I was talking about the Dolphins Chiefs being the best game of the week. This will be the best game of the week. So 3 years ago now, Matt Stafford, who played in Detroit for 11 seasons, got traded for Jared Goff, who's now the Lions quarterback. Matt Stafford wins the Super Bowl with the Rams the first year he's with them. Now he's on the road facing the Lions in their biggest home playoff game in over 20 years. And you're playing a guy who was on your team for 11 seasons. Detroit favored 3 at home.
Probably the best quarterback in your franchise.
No doubt. And the best quarterback in your franchise is going to beat you Sunday night. Detroit's favored by 3. I got Rams winning the game. I just think when it comes to coaching, when it comes to guys who have been there before, they got Aaron Donald on defense. They got a bunch of guys who have won a Super Bowl. They're playing the Detroit Lions for crying out loud. I don't care if they're the new Detroit Lions. I got Matt Stafford here winning by a touchdown.
People forget the level of a loser franchise the Lions are.
Yes.
They were the first 0-16 team. They've existed since like 1929. Like they were like an original 6 like football team. And they never even won, like, you see, like, the Packers have, like, 13 championships, but they're not Super Bowls, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, the Lions didn't even win any of those.
No, that's as bad as
like,
it is.
they didn't win a fucking thing. And they're not going to win a thing this year, but they're going to win a home playoff game.
Well, you got him? You got him?
They're going to win a home playoff game.
All right.
Nice.
I'll ride with that.
One time.
Not tonight.
I like
Not
Jared Goff.
tonight.
Jared Goff won me a fantasy football league this year.
Yeah, give me
Stafford got his. He left the shitty franchise, got his Super Bowl.
the fucking
Get the Lions, get one.
I think a lot of people are taking the Rams too. I think no one's really giving the Lions their respect.
Because if a team doesn't deserve it, it's them. Like
them.
the history of sports.
No, like I give the Lions fans credit for like still being fans.
No, it's insane to be a Lions fan.
Like
That
now-
makes zero sense.
Yeah, like now you had a good year for the first time. I don't need like since
your
we've been
great
alive.
grandfather watched a team that sucked.
Like-
Well, you watch a team that sucks.
Like what were the records?
That's a Lions fan.
What were the records? We have to go all the way back to like Barry Sanders, like in the 80s and 90s. Like what was his record? Like I bet they still sucked. He was just good.
Yeah, there's a sick highlight reel.
Yeah.
Same with Calvin Johnson and Stafford. You know
Yeah, I
what
think that should be the game of the weekend. But the game we're all looking at, especially Magic Mike here, the Eagles are traveling. They've been struggling. I think they lost their last 5 or 6 or something like that. Got hammered to the Giants last week on the road against the Bucks in Tampa Bay. They got their they won their division, so they get a home game. Eagles lost the NFC East, so they're a wild card team. So
forgot about
4
that.
versus 5 matchup. Philly favored by 3. Magic.
Horseshit.
Who do you like?
Fox all day. Fox all day since I saw that picture of Baker with the Zins. Everyone's on the Bucks. I've seen Philly guys saying the Bucks are going to win. Philly's absolutely blown their season.
They have.
I haven't been paying attention, but
They have.
Are they got hurt people or something, or what the fuck happened over there?
AJ Brown might not be playing. Their defense has let up over 30 points a game every week.
Yeah, Baker's going to go off.
They fired their defensive coordinator, and then to replace him, in comes former Patriots guy, Matt Patricia, still letting up over 30 points a game. Unfortunately,
easy win for Tampa.
I will be rooting for Tampa, no doubt. But I'm going Philly here because I think
Get out of here.
If they played anyone else in the
Have some
tournament,
fucking pride.
they would probably lose. But I think the Buccaneers, if it wasn't for the division, they wouldn't be in the playoffs. They've had a great season. They've had a great season for their expectations.
Fuck you, Nazz.
I fuck you too.
Fuck you. Save for something.
I'll be rooting for Tampa, but I know Philly's gonna win that game.
Give us your full allegiance. You know Philly's going to win that game.
I know Philly's going to win that game. They've been struggling too much.
You're not going to want to face me next week when we win.
I hope they win.
Let's go.
I hope they win, but
Let's get seats on the pirate
devil is
ship.
alive.
Let's fucking go.
Is intern Andrew going?
intern Andrew's not going. But he did give me a text today about like an update or something. But so he said, calling it now. I can publicize this as an intern Andrew lock of the offseason. The Patriots will be the Hard Knocks 2024 guaranteed.
All right, thanks, intern Andrew. Focus on the fucking thing
focus
that
on the
matters,
Bucks.
man. The
Focus on the
fucking
Bucks.
Patriots are in the dumpster.
Yeah,
You're
no.
literally in playoffs.
Yeah, sorry, Magic has to prepare for a playoff game.
Yeah.
This guy's not dialed.
No.
A home playoff game?
We're in a home playoff game, intern Andrew. You probably live 15 minutes from the fucking stadium. Get your ass
Should
there.
I email them tomorrow and like request credentials for
Yeah,
us?
yeah.
I will.
Literally.
I will. We'll see how it goes.
Probably not well,
Probably
but
not
whatever.
well. Maybe you can go to the game.
Hey, so crazy, it just might work.
It's a Monday night game. It's Monday night.
Tickets are probably cheap enough.
Low is 103. It says on here. I mean, I don't. Really,
He can afford that.
Yeah, he can afford that. What a piece of shit. Fucking
the
Hard
Bucks
Knocks.
still?
Who gives a shit about
Yeah,
Hard Knocks?
fuck it. Let's ride.
Yeah, see, he doesn't think they're gonna win either.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into much detail on it,
Yeah.
but
Who would the Bucks get next?
The Bucks would play. It still has to like unfold.
I think you would proceed to get fucking massacred by the 49ers.
No, but the 49ers are like.
I'm not sure the bracket.
I don't want that.
The Bucks are at 4, so like if another wild card team upsets, they would play like the second.
Again, as we were saying there earlier, I am forgetting the Buccaneers are the home team here.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
And you should remember that. You should
Ah,
remember.
fuck it, fly Eagles fly.
That's gonna be a big factor, honestly.
Go Birds.
The Eagles have sour taste in their mouth right now. Bucks are riding high. We're coming off.
The only thing that I can see happening is just Baker slinging it to Mike Evans and just 200 yards, 3 tutties for him. Because the secondary for
That's gonna happen.
I hope it does. I hope it does.
And it's always fun to see Philly in a
I
state of
fucking
despair.
don't like Philly. I hope Philly loses, but
Yeah.
I think they're gonna win.
All right.
Yeah. So that's the wrap up for the playoffs this weekend. Should be normally the wild card is kind of shitty, but got a couple good games here. I mean, I'll probably go to sleep before the. Probably won't even see the Steelers Bills that much, or that's probably the stinker. Yeah, the first 2 games on Sunday are kind of like, but we'll move on here. College football playoff, Washington, Michigan. You guys see that at all?
Yes.
Watch
that they go to
Michigan took it. I was telling Steele before the show, we are doing the graphic for who's going to win the championship game. Everyone picked Michigan, and I was like, should I go the other way, Washington? And in my head, I'm like, no, Michigan's definitely they're the team of destiny. They're going to win, and they proved it from all 3 phases of the game.
Yeah, I thought they might have blown it at halftime.
Yeah.
Because it was like
I didn't like that
14-7. And like
17.
when you massacre a team like they were pretty much doing, like they pummeled them in the first half. Don't they be up by that much?
Donovan Edwards had 100 yards on his first 2 carries and 2
They gave
touchdowns.
that fucking.
Like you're letting them in there. You're letting them in there. You know what I mean? And I was
They should have punted. That was a mistake.
And I was like, I don't know what they're doing. I was like, they might have just they're bugging out, but then they the dominance stayed and they kept beating their ass.
They closed them out in the 4th quarter with the running game. Blake Corum's been unreal all year. Probably best running back in the country. JJ McCarthy kind of was just like a game manager, did his thing.
Yeah, but that's when you're on the best team in college football and like not a Heisman candidate, like that's what you do.
Yep.
Like fucking what's his name was the back-to-back national championships with Georgia. That quarterback, I can't even think of his name
Stetson
right now.
Bennett.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and he was game
Bagging
manager.
groceries.
But JJ McCarthy is going to be like a late 1st round, early 2nd round pick.
Like Stetson Bennett.
Yeah, going to have a great year.
Yeah, you stand in there and you do it.
How'd Penix do? I didn't really watch him, but
Kind of shit the bed. No, he's not a running quarterback. -5 yards on the night. But
real Mike Vick of him.
yeah.
Tebow-esque, yeah.
Did you see that today with Belichick? He said,
Yeah, we saw.
you saw with the Tebow thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
the
right.
funniest part is that's like the lowest point of his career up until this year.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael Penix, who played well last week, didn't really have what it took. Seemed like his receivers really weren't helping him out either, but kind of just flinging it like a Nerf ball, huh?
And Michigan just has like an all-world defense. Like they've had the best defense of the country for like most of the year.
Yeah.
That's been one of the best defenses all year.
It's just crazy to me because Michigan was right in the same department of Notre Dame never winning a big game. Like Michigan, in at least our lifetime watching college football, has never won the big game, and they finally did. And rightfully deserve Jim Harbaugh with the dub. Probably going to the NFL, probably last game as a college coach. But yeah, definitely. Guy's got talent. Guy wants to go back to the league. Jealous of his brother.
If Michigan never wins another one anyway, like whatever.
Oh no, go out on top. Like college, you're only good as what you've done for them lately, and you won a national championship.
Yeah, like, what was it? Like Mac Brown at Texas, like he literally like that was when Texas was like legendary in national championships and stuff. They went like 8-4 like 2 years in a row, and they were like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Texas doesn't do that. And then Texas went on to suck for like 10 years. Now Texas is back, but it took that long.
Yeah.
Quinn Ewers coming back. Hook 'em.
Yeah, whatever. It's all about the U.
It's all about the U.
If Michigan can do it, so can Miami.
That's fair. Celtics,
Especially in the playoff scenario.
Yeah, now there's 12. Now I stand in actual legitimate prayer.
Anything's possible now.
Now you're just going to lose by 59 to some sick team.
That's not 60, Florida State.
That's good. That was good. Switching gears, I did say in the beginning of the pod, the Celtics are the best team in basketball. Big OT thriller over the T-Wolves, but tonight, we're recording Thursday night, they're down like a 50 burger to Milwaukee. What's the score currently?
They're down 34.
127-93. So the comeback's on.
Comeback's on, probably like 3 minutes left in the game.
4.5, plenty of time.
There we go.
Ugly.
I mean, you got to blame on the schedule. Who schedules the Bucks the second on a back-to-back on the road? That ain't Joe Brown's in the house tonight in Milwaukee. Like they were destined to lose.
You hate to see that. God bless them.
But they had. I mean, I can talk about the Timberwolves game because I watched the. I watched the second half. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. I think best duo in basketball right now. They're really taking it to them. Jason Tatum with that money three, but let's not negate the fact of Drew Holiday making winning plays.
Absolutely.
And if you saw that was that in overtime.
Yep.
Where I think they had the ball in like the corner or like the side, and he caused a turnover, which led to the Jason Tatum three to ice the game up by 5. Just seems like they need another piece, like we've been reiterating all year. But so far, so good.
Yeah, so far, so good. I mean, fucking 18-0 at home. How can you get like that's crazy? 18-0
at home, best record in basketball. I think they're gonna have 9 losses after tonight. But
like that's the longest home win streak to start a season in Celtics history. And the Celtics are one of those franchises. Anytime you do something that's like the biggest or most in franchise history, that's like crazy.
Yeah, the only thing I'm gonna harp on is the green. Like the green usually runs deep. It doesn't run too deep this year. Like I seen No Shaper 7 there tonight. Guy couldn't even catch a cold. Like that guy sucks. Sam Hauser, unless he's wide open, not gonna drain a shot. Even like who's that? Luke Cornett. He'll give you a good like 10, 15 minutes, but they need to improve their bench. I don't really like what I'm seeing there. But the core 6 are good. But if someone goes down, we're in trouble.
Yeah, like Porzingis.
Same old story. But yeah,
can't prevent injuries.
Till that moment, we ride.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were smart. They didn't play Kristaps last night because it's a back-to-back.
Ugh. This is so ugly. I just went on to the Gamecast to look at it. And the last thing on the recent plays is Giannis's brother is actively playing.
Oh wow, he's a cheerleader.
It's he had shooting foul on Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
Oh Jesus,
yuck!
Probably missing both free throws.
Yeah, if you're watching that game still, Christ.
Yeah.
You're an absolute
good for you.
warrior.
Hell of a fan.
You lost your bet. Just turn off the TV.
Coming up at 10:00, the Bruins are on the road against the Golden Knights tonight. Should be some nice hockey. I watched them the other night against the Coyotes. Kind of blew it in OT. They've been kind of
horrific OT.
Yeah, they've been just steady sailing, which is okay with the schedule they got right now. They lost to the Penguins in a high scoring affair. They beat the shit out of the Lightning, and then you lost 2 to I think both in overtime. Avalanche and Coyotes. Avalanche are a good team, but you got to find a way to win these games. I think they're 24-8-8. They already have 8 overtime losses.
Yep,
which that's 8 points you're giving away.
And people forget the Coyotes' winning record. They're actually kind of good.
Yeah, no,
it's taken years, but the Coyotes are not just a miserable shitbag team.
They play in a stadium for 2,500 people. They're an NHL team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they play Quincy Youth Arena, but
isn't that nuts? I think it's 3,000.
No, really?
I kind of like that.
It's less than 5.
What? The Garden's 21,000. Yeah.
They were
place
saying,
is probably electric when they make the playoffs.
Kingsley said it's nuts in there. It's where
if Kingsley's in the crowd. It's nuts. Period.
It's where Arizona State hockey plays too.
Hell yeah.
No, they were saying it's kind of cool there for the away team because the kids who played college hockey that it's the same environment, so it's kind of cool for them
because they don't experience that shit.
Yeah,
yeah, that's different. I got to give a high praise to my guy Trent Frederick. I think he's got 12 goals this year. Coming in last year, he was the lead man to get in fights, and now he's 6'4" center, moving around, up in the lines, and he's producing goals. I think when you lost Bergeron and Krejci, really has come down to secondary scoring. He's got 12. I think Charlie Coyle has over 10. DeBrusso's playing good hockey again. Just seems like they still have the secondary scoring factor. It's just the defense that I'm worried about because their goalies are putting up shows every single night. And
now we're down 1.
Yeah, now we're down 1. Because Omar,
that was a horrific overtime.
Literally shit his pants.
Horrific OT.
It was one of those flex things where he went out
for the
save,
spread eagle and he's gone for a bit.
Split, yeah, gone for a bit.
How's Swayman been?
Swayman's been good. Had to come in cold turkey the other night. Let up it wasn't an awful goal, but probably should have saved it.
No, I mean you're cold and you come into 3-on-3 OT The first shot fucking up there is probably going to go by you, and it just went in. It was a good shot.
Yeah, but they're trying to say they should get rid of one of them, which you would get rid of Olmark because his ceiling, his price is as high as it will ever be. I think, in my opinion, if you got to get rid of one of them, it'd probably be Olmark.
Well, you can't do that now.
To get some defensive pairing, but not. I mean, we'll see how long he's out. Did they say how long he's out?
No, but it's that they could barely skate off the ice. He was getting help.
Yeah, they had to carry him.
So I don't think it will be any time relatively soon.
I also have to bring up what shootout was that? Was that the Avalanche? The pass. You see that pass attempt? That was like brutal.
Did you see the first goal of the Phoenix game?
It was beautiful.
That was an absolute bar down nip.
Yeah.
So shut up, Felder.
Yeah, no, he got some hate. He got some hate hard on that though.
It's deserved, but
he legit just slid the puck and like it was so bad.
And then he scored a goal literally in the first period of the next game that like 3 people on the face of the earth can do. Yeah. So like, fuck off.
I'm with Steele.
Yeah, he's got 25 halfway through. He's probably going to finish close to 50 goals. Going to have another good year there.
50 goals.
50 goals. Pretty damn good. Who else do I got here? I got the goals up. So Marshy's got 17. I talked about Coyle and Frederick. Pavel Zacha, I think I've bet on his anytime goal because I was plus 300 like 5 times. Haven't hit once, but it'll hit. It'll hit. I didn't even know he had 9 goals. That's nuts. And then Morgan Geeky's kind of been a fourth line grinder.
Yeah, he's been doing good.
He randomly catches a score sheet. He's got 8 goals, 12 assists.
One thing that's crazy about Frederick too is his like confidence. Like he gets the puck and like skates with it into the zone and then like shoots it, which is something like he did not do every year prior. Yeah, like he was kind of just in there to fight and like maybe pass it to someone better than him in hockey on the ice. You know what I mean?
Now he's taking his role.
Yeah, now it's like it's going great and he's got a good shot.
A guy kind of have to dog on like watching the games. Is Charlie McAvoy. He's giving away the puck too much in their own zone. He's trying to do too much with it. Every time I turn on the game, it just seems like he's making like a bad play. And that's not like him. He's a top 10 defenseman in the league, no 100%. Doubt. Maybe in top 5. But I haven't really seen a lot from him this year. Maybe he got a little slighted because he thought he could have got that C. Maybe not. I'm just kind of starting to rumble in there. But I'm not
as worried about him because I agree with you on that, but I think he's been a little shaky on the offensive end with like turnovers and stuff like that. Lindholm hasn't looked too good on the defensive end.
No.
Like that's where I need McAvoy has turned the puck over and sure, but like he's also absolutely annihilating people trying to score and making great defensive plays. Like Lindholm in one of those Phoenix goals, like he's just standing in front of the net, not doing a fucking thing, and then the guy just like beside him just like puts it in.
It just seems like they
dude, what are you doing?
Seems like they have too many offensive defensemen. Like Brandon Carlo, even is a Mason Lowrider has come up. It looks like every time he gets the puck, he's trying to put a top shelf from the fucking nosebleeds.
And he puked on himself, and I forget which one of those 2 games it was, but he just like tripped and gave away a breakaway, and it was just a goal.
We've all puked on ourselves. It's not a big deal.
I do that, but not on national TV.
Yeah, usually at a local like establishment.
Yeah, I do it at the 51 Billings Road. Yeah.
So they got Vegas tonight. Should be a good tilt with Bruce Cassidy there as the reigning Stanley Cup champions. You got St. Louis, New Jersey, Colorado, and then got MTL January 20th. That should be quite the treat.
Fuck them.
Fuck them is right. Yeah, no,
I'll be at Winnipeg the game after Winnipeg. That.
I think there's a
maybe the game before that.
Winnipeg. Boom. I'm going to Calgary.
January 22nd, Winnipeg, yeah.
Okay, I got the 6th to Calgary. That should be going. That's all I have on the plate tonight, fellas. Magic, what have you done this week? Anything fun?
Vapes in and smoke pots?
Yep. Repeat.
Bang any chicks or you don't want to get in trouble tonight?
Nah.
No Club Alex's?
No Club Alex's. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon.
You're going off to get over Rachel last week, so...
Yeah, no, I missed Leah Gotti there, and I'm just waiting for the next porn star to get to the Club Alex's, and I'll be there in a heartbeat. I'm really mad I missed Leah Gotti.
Hey, it's winter. It's the off season.
No, but they got.
It's okay.
Let's Google them now. See if they got any action coming soon.
Since you're looking that up, has Anton just been hiding in Thunderdome? Haven't seen him.
Anton and Showtime, very interested where they're at.
Yeah,
very interested.
Showtime was supposed to make an appearance here tonight. Flaked. Possibly.
Has Showtime found a new place to be?
Probably. I'd say so. Love you, Showtime. Come here whenever you want.
Showtime, like, where you at?
Where you at, Showtime?
I got nothing here from Club Alex's.
There's a mic over here that was waiting for you that we had to move a little bit.
Nothing from Club Alex's, but I'll keep my eye on them, and I'm coming for that ass, Club Alex's. I'm coming for a job, maybe even as like the spokes guy, something.
Higher magic, please.
Spokesman? Yeah. You should be the spokesman.
I want to be that guy. I've always wanted, even if it's for a night, to be like the guy who calls the girls to the stage. I just think that would be like, that would be such a fucking fun night.
And then they'll like redo.
I got it.
They'll redo like the sign, and it will be like you as like the pimp, and then like
Magic Mike,
and then like
in town tonight.
Yeah. Wow.
Could be
just wait to see. Wait till the Bucks win this playoff game.
Yeah, I need an
this
occasion. I need an occasion to ask for that. But our relationship with Club Alex is solid. I don't see why that couldn't be something to knock out on the bucket list.
Yeah, why not us? Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not me? You boys better be there.
I would never call that place dirty. They like us. So I'd support them any way I could.
Any good movies?
Any good movies? I saw The Iron Claw a couple weeks ago. We talked about that at all?
You talked about it off air.
Yeah, it was a little depressing, but great movie. Great movie.
Cinema?
Cinema. Absolute cinema.
Absolute
cinema. Zac Efron should win, an Academy Award. He's that good.
Trying to see that new Sydney Sweeney movie for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I mean, you can just go online and look at tits too.
Yeah, I could.
But that's not cinema.
Yeah, that's not cinema.
Someone's going to support him. Someone's going to support those tits, Nazz.
Yeah, that's true.
Could be a good date night for you and the wife.
Yeah, I'm hitting the movies actually this weekend. I'm trying to remember what movie we're going to see. Scary movie. It's not Wonka. Now I heard a bunch of good things about Wonka, but I heard it's a musical. I'm not like big into musicals unless I'm actually going to a theater.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah,
he doesn't strike me as a musical kind of guy now.
I saw the preview for Mean Girls. Looks like they're gonna ruin the entire thing.
No, that's crazy to go
looks
see. Looks
really bad. Like Tina Fey, was in the last one as a teacher. She is again, but it was just so cringy. They have all the same names, but it's not like Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams. Like it's not going to be the same.
Now, shouldn't you get really high and watch The Beekeeper with Jason Statham?
I wanted to so bad, but
that's what I would do.
I usually always get my way with like action movies because that's any male things, and couldn't get it done. Oh, we're going to see the Night Swim. So it's like this evil spirit in like this pool. It's a horror flick. I don't know.
Sounds terrible.
Weed is tight.
Sounds fucking terrible.
Let me just put in perspective. The last movie that we went to go see in the theaters was The Whale with Brendan Fraser. And I bugged out. That did not go well.
Welcome back.
That was your last movie date night in theaters?
I was eating Bunch Crunch in the bathroom. It got that bad.
What do you mean it got that bad?
I'll talk about it off air.
Oh, God.
Yeah, not the best movie to watch.
That's dark.
What else? How's things going at the pub? Karaoke night tonight.
Yeah, I won't be there. But shout out to the pub.
Yeah, I will be. So, Bruins are on in 7 minutes.
Yeah, also big shout out to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance. Seems like they're working with the guys down the street at Archie's. High school guys are coming in. They're working a little bit of everything.
Aren't you an Archie's alum?
No, Quincy. Oh, you set me up for that, huh? What piece of shit. Yeah, dude.
What's the inside joke there?
Because I didn't graduate from there. But yeah, you guys are just making me say things now. Also, the law office of Patrick J. Foley. If you need help, Mike Steele, Patrick J. Foley has you.
After the Bucks win the Super Bowl, I might need him.
Can't wait for that.
It's coming.
Anything else to touch upon? What's up this weekend?
Hitting the Celtics Saturday.
Hitting the Celtics?
Hell yeah.
Ime Udoka, back of the flesh.
If you got to get something to eat in there, what are you going to get?
Probably some chicken tenders.
Nice.
Good call.
Respectfully.
Don't make sure that I think I know who you're going with, but that little that kid with the slinky hands is coming. He's going to be staring at girls.
Yeah, it's going to be gross.
John from Quincy.
John from Quincy.
Yeah, tough kid to go to a game
No
with.
figures for him, yeah.
Yeah,
we need him on soon.
I don't want to see him.
Not one episode.
We don't.
I got one little hat tip out in Hanover. Sully's, Castle Island. They have a location in Hanover.
Yeah, the Hanover Mall.
Went today. Place is nice. Bar inside. Food wasn't something was missing.
What'd you go with?
French fries, 2 hot dogs, and a double cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's
typical order.
Wow.
Dominated it.
Oh, wow.
But the fries weren't salty enough. It's something about it. But place is fucking nice.
Way to crush the order, though. Respect.
Yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yeah,
26 bucks though. Jesus, they bet me over.
Oh wow,
that's 26 bucks.
Wow.
Is it like a set? Like obviously, we all know
I don't know if that's more expensive than the Castle Island one, but I was literally kind of like,
is it a sit down?
I won't be coming back. I didn't sit down.
Oh, okay. Can you though? And it was like,
you said there was a bar.
There was legit a bar in there. Yeah, it's nice. Way nicer than the Castle Island Sully's.
I'd assume it's got to be a bit more expensive than if it's a place like that.
$26.
No, yeah, I'm not defending them.
I mean, it was.
See, I applaud you, but I'll never go there because as soon as I get off that exit, I'm just going to look at Chick-fil-A and be like, all right, well, probably going to rip that.
Yeah, there's no Polynesian sauce. It's
I've been working in Hanover, so I've ripped every good place on that strip. And
Dude,
today was Sully's. Sully's was in my
places.
mind. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm getting Sully's today, but I can't afford to eat at Sully's again. Like $26.
That's a lot.
I can fly to Florida almost for that price.
Yeah, even actually they have.
I could be at the Tampa Bay Bucks game this week.
You should
for a couple more trips to Sully. So I gotta
Philly, let's go.
In this economy, tighten it up, Sully's.
I hope the Bucks win, dude.
They're gonna. I'm not even sweating.
I don't think they are. I don't know.
Baker. It's Baker Day. The fact it's at home, and I didn't even know that. I don't know why I didn't know that. That's a game changer.
If the Bucks win, Anton has to.
Should we make a milk bet?
What was the Eagles' record at the height?
Like
they were like undefeated,
like
10-0,
like 9-0 or something like that.
And he ended up on the road to the Bucks, dude.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
tough,
Go
dude.
Bucks.
Momentum is zero. Like,
Yeah, go Bucks.
No, the only bet I would.
Ron's an Eagles guy, and he's like, the Bucks are going to dominate us. The fans are turning on him.
Yeah, they're haters though.
They booed
That's why I hate
Santa.
Eagles
That's
fans.
notorious.
Well, they're gonna if it's even slightly close, they're gonna be like, that was still pathetic. Like
Yeah,
they need a
agreed.
blowout win against the Bucks
They should.
to redeem themselves.
Agreed. Yeah, no, they got.
I don't think they're gonna get it. I think
Giants.
they're gonna fucking go home and be like, this team sucks.
If the Bucks win, Anton has to pour 10 gallons of milk on himself.
Should we make a milk bet, me and you?
No,
All right.
definitely not.
All right.
I already went through that. It's tough. Yeah, episode 150.
Next week, Rough and Rowdy preview.
Rough and Rowdy preview, absolutely.
Have to do it.
Have to do it. We'll be getting guests back here. Kind of been slacking on that because of the football season. Kind of want to do our own thing. Good shit here tonight. Hopefully, Anton or Showtime come back. But if not, good luck with what you're doing, man.
We should do open auditions for their mics if they don't come back by end of month.
Stay tuned.
If they don't show up for end of month, mics are up.
tuned.
We might have to work a new intern too. I think intern Andrew's kind of going soft on us.
This is his moment to shine.
I'd say so, making hard knocks bets like that.
Wild card home game.
Instead of
If you're
concentrating-
listening, intern Andrew, do your job.
Do your job.
Do your job. Playoff game this weekend in your hometown.
Figure it out. That's all from Steele Nazz.
Peace.
The new year is almost here, and if you're looking to shed off some holiday pounds before big season, well, look no further and head on down to Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts. Owned and operated by our guy, Quincy legend, Craig Kelly. You will be assured that you are getting the best training around. They believe in only the highest standards of physical fitness training and have been leading the charge at their state-of-the-art fitness facility since 2020. Their staff is actively enriching the lives of members and creating a community of like-minded people who love being healthy and strong. They are helping you to get in shape and teaching you how to maintain your health and fitness. Group fitness classes as well as one-on-one personal training sessions are available. Make sure to visit slightedgefit.com and also follow them on Instagram at slightedgefitness and set up a consultation today. If you're looking to get back in shape or trying to get a slight edge on the competition, this gym is for you. Check out Slight Edge Fitness and Performance, located at 101 French Avenue in Braintree, Massachusetts, and tell them the boys from Steele Nazz send you.